It's with great pleasure that we are going to be together for today. We are back into this moment in which we can be together for the words and the teaching of beloved YAHVAH and the words of YAHOSHUAH. So I greet my beloved YAHVAH and YAHOSHUAH personally. Me, Elia, greet them. Glory be to both them forever. So again, greeting for you who are following from home, listening to these words. The ambassador of YAHOSHUAH Elia is with you right now. So I wish you well to follow the teaching because the title is kind of tough and heavy. Saying NATO, you will never be able to defeat Russia. It's a beast, so you'll be destroyed if you try to touch him. So you had better to listen to the words of Elia, even though Elia is from Madagascar, saying that. So hear that. You have to listen that American, you French as well, because you cannot do anything anymore. These words is the true words, and these words is from the heaven of heavens, from the one where there is no more sin. Don't sin anymore. It's the one who say that, and everyone who follows that true God never sin anymore. And the witness of that is Elia, which you cannot deny, or you cannot stop as well. You cannot stop neither. That is the truth, and the truth must be always the truth. So that is kind of an introduction. So let's continue the teaching. Where is that, Ruva? So which verse in which book was it? It was Luke chapter 21, not 12. Okay, Luke 21. Okay. Okay, let's read it first. Luke chapter 21. Yeah, we have got into this topic. Yes, I think that YAHVAH, that is what that YAHVAH desires. That's why we enter in this topic. In Luke chapter 21, verse 20. Yes, I think it was really the verse 20. Yes, that's it. Wow. It has spilled out of hand. Okay, when you see Jerusalem being surrounded by armies, you will know that its desolation is near. Then let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains. Let those in the city get out. And let those in the country not enter the city. For this is the time of punishment in fulfillment of all that has been written. So far, we're going to stop there. We are going to start the topic here. So when you see Jerusalem being surrounded by the armies, we have seen the teaching on the number 20. We have seen that Russia is going to attack Israel. Russia, Iran, all the northern country, China, the eastern, all these Arabs, Africans. So they are going to join Russia. So we have seen that for those who know about geopolitics, international geopolitics, and African join Russia, and that is the truth. I don't know about Madagascar. If it joined, that is also for only for the decision of the president. Elia doesn't know what to say to that, and that is for them. But the thing is, the words of God must go on. That means that if you don't follow him, get ready because you will be in trouble. That is what I can do. You don't know what to do with it. But if you get along with him, it's a beast. If you don't want to get along with him, it's you must be destroyed. So we have to follow the words of God. We must go along the words of God. So Jerusalem will be attacked. Let's get to the Zechariah 14, and that time has arrived. Okay, let's read and the explanation continues. Zechariah chapter 14 verse 1 1 and 2. Okay, a day of YAHVAH is coming, Jerusalem, when your possession will be plundered and divided up within your very walls. I will gather all the Gentiles to Jerusalem to fight against it. The city will be captured. So this is what we are going to talk about. What is this thing? The houses resect and the women raped. So there will be women's raping. So yeah, that is in Israel. Half of the city will go into exile, but the rest of the people will not be taken from the city. Wow, that is a very bad story for Israel. So if you hear Alia, even now you don't want to listen. I don't know when will you listen. That is arrogance. However, the island waits for his laws. And it's not Israeli who's going to bring the words, but it's in island, and it's already here. People, Elia is here, and people who follow Elia never sin anymore. So how about you? For you, humans who listen, how about you? These people who are free will judge you, and they're not lying or scamming, but they are saying the truth. And how about you? So it's your turn to answer that, but that means judgment. I will gather all the nations to Jerusalem to fight against it. That means that Jerusalem will be destroyed. So the city will be destroyed and the house will be robbed. It's like all destroyed. So the Iron Dome cannot protect it anymore. So that is the name which protects the air. I think it's Iron Dome. Yes, it's really that. It protects a bomb from sent by the enemies or rocket. So this Iron Dome protects the land of Israel. However, it's Houthis and Iranian has arrived to dodge that. So yeah, well, they sent missiles or bomb. Their bomb has managed to dodge it. So like Iranian and Israeli fight against one another because Israeli killed the chief of the Hezbollah, so they take revenge, and the bomb penetrates to Israel. The bomb of Iranian penetrates it. So that is all dangerous thing. No one can escape from this, so it's complicated what happens around the world. There is nothing that we can do anymore, but any kinds of protection are destroyed by the others. I will gather all the nations, all the Gentiles. Yes, and Joel has justified that, and we are going to give them all. I didn't remember which chapter in Joel was it. Joel chapter 3. Okay. Joel chapter 4, chapter 3, verse 1 and 2. So listen to all of these words of prophecy. And as they are the prophet of beloved YAHVAH, the words are the same. So now the last prophet of YAHVAH is Elias. So he gives all the picture. This is going to show. This must go. This must show to you. But all the words of prophets are the same, but the precision has their own time. In those days and at that time, when I restored the fortunes of Judah and Jerusalem, yes, they have got back to their land in 1822. They have started to get back to their land at the time. It was in 1822, and they have got back to their land. And Joel have emphasized that. So if they have get back to their from the fact that they are being enslaved, what happens? I will gather all Gentiles and bring them down to the valley of Josaphat. There I will put them on trial for what they did to my inheritance, my people Israel, because they scattered my people among the Gentiles. Yes, so it's still an anger for Father YAHVAH that his people Israel has been scattered around the world, and it's so bad to give anger to beloved YAHVAH. So if he sent disaster, you cannot do anything for that. And divided up my land. They cast lots of my people and traded boys for prostitutes and so on. So let's jump to 11, verse 11, I think. Okay. So it's a continuation of the previous one, when Father YAHVAH is going to make war, because he has made Azraelian destroyed, and Israel was destroyed. And Father YAHVAH came down and he sent them to the valley of Jehoshaphat. So they were sent to valley of Jehoshaphat. So this war in Israel is in valley of Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat and Armageddon are close. Okay, let's carry on. So that declaration has taken place at that time. Come quickly, all the Gentiles from every side. So all the surrounding countries around Israel were going to enter. So Libyan, Gazanian, Jordanian, Syrian, I don't know anymore, even Arabs, African, they all going to enter and attack Israel. Apart from China and Russia and all the northern who are going to join them. This thing is so dangerous. Okay, now let's take a look that, yeah, bring down your warriors, YAHVAH. Let the Gentiles be roused. Let them advance into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Yes, you see. For there I will sit to judge all the Gentiles on every side. That means that it's a war field, and when the war gets terrible, beloved, YAHVAH is going to appear and he's going to judge. So let's take a look that all the disaster to hit Israelian are coming from north. Yes. Okay, we're going to take a look at passage. I'm going to use the Bible because it's been a long time that I haven't taught that. Ruva, yes, Ruva becomes famous these days. Yes, that is wonderful. Yes, being famous for YAHOSHUAH is wonderful. Yes, it's better to be famous for YAHOSHUAH rather than famous for devils. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 1 that we are going to look. Jeremiah chapter 1, we're going to give them all. Yes, it was a long time that I taught it, so we have to take a look in this Bible. Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 14. So this is the disaster which will happen to Israel. It is from the north. YAHVAH said to me, from the north disaster will be poured out on all who live in the land. So get ready, humans, get ready, because the disaster comes from the north, and from the north is Russia. Gog, the king of Russia, he is from the north. I hope that those who are listening to these words look at the map, and if you don't look at the map, just follow me. The center of the world is Israel, so the most north is Russia. So Gog, the king of Russia. So the disaster for the world is going to come from the north. So it's going to hit you all. That's why the title is "You Will Never Be Able to Defeat Russia." For you who know the Holy Scripture, if you don't know it, so just stay there because you don't know that. But no one can deny this, and this will affect everyone. And your gods, all of your gods will be judged. The God of Indian, the God of Arabs, all gods, be prepared because they are going to be judged. Jesus has bad-mouthed us. Yeah, people may be surprised for that, but there was lots of bad mouth from Jesus. And some people say, Jesus? Yes. Yes, all the antennas of everyone's are rising. How can Jesus talk to you? Yes, he has talked to us, and Elia doesn't lie. But if he scam, how can he scam to us? That is difficult for him. But here is what he said: stop talking. I was surprised with this word, but it was really bad mouth. This is the kind of the bad mouth that he sent to us. You cannot change anyone, whatever you do. Okay, let me tell it to you in general in case I miss something and I don't like that. He said that everyone must do bad things, everyone must do commit adultery because Jesus has blocked all the way to repent. That is bad mouth. That is a bad thing. And he says, don't try to criticize us. Yeah, there are lots of things that he says, but that is what I can tell to you. And apart from that, it's all about cussing. It's complicated. And you may say, how can you know that? Oh, he said his name. He mentioned his name. And when I look at the name, it doesn't exist anywhere. His name is Xenitius. That is his name. Let's say that is what he said. But we're going to see what next. And he is so angry against us, towards us. And he was like, shut up. You cannot bring anyone, whatever you do, but Jesus has blocked. Yes, I have got the name. Let me take a look at the name. In case my words has mistakes, I don't want that. So let me say it as he said that. Where is it, Ruva? Yes, it's really that. Xenitius. That is his proper noun. That is his proper noun when, yeah. I don't really see the message, but I have, I didn't really take a look closer at it, but it was said to me, and he showed his picture, and it's so funny. And he threatened us. He threatened Elia, like, shut up your mouth. Hey, Jesus. Hey, Xenitius. Okay, let's call you Xenitius. Yeah, your name is close to Xenar. Xenar is in Russia, so you are Xenitius. Yeah, we're going to see what will happen next, but there were lots of casting that he sent to me, and he has said, you cannot bring people out from here. Whatever you do, you cannot do that. And he has blocked all the way. He has blocked. Yes, and I was like, yeah, okay, we are going to see. And you may say, how can you receive message from that? Wow, message is not a problem. Yeah, you're going to see what will happen next, but I just tell it because that is a news that I have heard today. We have got threat from Jesus, and his name is Xenitius, and that is his name in the planet Andromeda, and he has sent threatening. You have to stay aside if you don't want to get in trouble, because you cannot get people out, whatever you do. Yeah, we're going to see if the mouth of Jesus is true or not, but we are going to meet again. Yeah, that means that Jesus cannot stand that. If I am thinking about that, he cannot stand that. He cannot bear that. Xenitius doesn't support that. I don't know, but he mentioned that name, and he's with great anger, and he has said, I am warning, I am letting you know. He is sent by his father. Yes, and he has father, and he doesn't want to know, but there is no one who can get out of him. Yeah, that is what he said. That words is despising Elia. That is not good, Jesus. Elia must get people out from there, and they must get out. Those who must go to us, and our conversation is still continuing. At the moment we are speaking, we will see. But I am still teaching, so let me teach now. From the north, disaster will be poured out on all who live in the land, in the earth. I am about to summon all the people of the northern kingdoms, declares YAHVAH. Their kings will come and set up their thrones in the entrance of the gates of Jerusalem. They will come against all her surrounding walls and against all the towns of Judah. So yeah, from the north, disaster will pour out of all who lives in the earth. That's why you American cannot fight against Russia. I am telling you, Donald Trump, don't enter in the tight pants, according to humans' expression. So about these tight pants, I don't know why it's tight. Maybe the disaster has been sent there. I don't know, but that is an expression from human. Don't get into that, Donald Trump, American president. Don't get into that, Emmanuel Macron. Elia is advising. I'm not talking to Madagascar because there is nothing that Madagascar can involve into that, and he's just following whatever happens there. But I am talking to Chancellor, the German Chancellor. You have to be careful. English, be careful. Don't get into the business about Russia. You hold the Bible, so how can't you know that? But you don't know that unless Elia has arrived. Elia is teaching you this is what happens. That's why I have got the key in my hand. I have told you, all presidents, Donald Trump, Putin, Russian president. Yeah, Putin will never like me. Yeah, that will never happen. You know the story. I tell that to the President Macron. If one day he hears this teaching, which no one likes, I'm telling that no one likes it because few people gives it a like. Yeah, all people are angry. Yes, because that is needed. It's your anger which is needed. You're going to remember the key which shows on your small screen of TV, on your laptop, on your phone. Who is that man? Who is that one who is speaking too much? That is Elia. He's bringing the eternal life that you hate. You hate him because he doesn't bring something which pleases you. It doesn't pleases you because it is according to the truth, according to beloved YAHVAH. Okay, let's prove this word. So I think it's still in Jeremiah. Ruva. Where is that? Is it in chapter 6? I don't remember it anymore. So how is that, Ruva? Let me remind myself. But that is enough anyway. Okay, let's read Jeremiah chapter 6. Ruva doesn't speak anymore. Let's read Jeremiah chapter 6. Ruva doesn't remember it. This is what YAHVAH says. Look, an army is coming from the land. Okay, let's show it. Jeremiah chapter 6. Yeah, which verse was it, Ruva? Yeah, 6:22. That's it. Jeremiah 6:22. So look at it. Let's look at it together. Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 22. Yes, if there is someone who says, he says clearly that he's Jesus. That is what he said to us. But it was in English. He said Jesus, and we have talked in English language. And he said that he is the brain of all things. And he said as well, if you want to know my name, it's that Xenitius. That is his real name. And I was laughing, oh, your name is like a Xenar. But let's forget about that because that doesn't matter at all. This is what YAHVAH says. Look, an army is coming from the land of the north. A great nation is being stirred up from the end of the earth. Look, an army is coming from the land of the north. A great nation is being stirred up from the end of the earth. So Russia is at the most north. They are armed with bow and spear. They are cruel and show no mercy. They sound like the roaring sea as they ride on their horses. They come like men in battle formation to attack you, daughter Zion. Wow, that is dangerous. We have heard, yeah, verse 24, we have heard reports about them. It's about Russia. And our hands hang limp. Anguish has gripped us, pain like that of a woman in labor. That is dangerous. Wow. Look, do not go out of the field to the field, or walk on the roads, for the enemy has swords, and there is terror on every side. Dangerous thing happens to Israel, and that's why Israel must look for peace from Russia, whether they like it or not. I am telling you, maybe you're not going to be the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu. I don't know how to speak Hebrew, but I am not intended to speak in Hebrew. But you don't have any solution but look for peace from now. You're going to have disaster. Yeah, women in Israel will be raped. I am talking to the women in June, in Israel. If it's possible, move to another place because you're going to be raped there. Elia is telling you, there is still time for you, Israeli woman. You still have time to flee because they will bring disaster and these people have no mercy. So Elia is calling loudly, even you women, Israeli woman, don't like me. So from now on, look for solution because you'll get raped. There is no disaster like that in this earth planet because there will be something dangerous. And it's like, oh my god, that is so sad. And the most dangerous thing is that is so dangerous though. That is so dangerous. I am telling you, woman, this is my last words. If it's still possible, get out of Israel. For all women in Israel, I am telling to you beforehand, find solution. If there is solution to get out of there, you have to get out of there from now on. Yes, because you are despising the words of Elia and no one cares about, but you are going to see it. Elia is always smiling and laughing and always saying, listen to me. Human, that is so dangerous. That is so dangerous. That is so dangerous. And like, what is that? That is dangerous. So bad. Oh my God. They are going to get their hands inside of you. YAHOSHUAH said to me, say that to them. They are going to put their hand into your genital. Woman, there is something worse than that, but that is what I can say. But it's not a raping which will happen to you, but it's something worse. And they are going to get your intestine out of you. Won't that be much pain and shouting? Because that is logical, because they are angry because of the 40,000 people that you have killed. They are angry because you have been protected by American who's going to kneel down in front of Russia. My word is so tough, but that is what will happen to you. You're going to be injured and there is no more solution for you. Destruction is coming down. Destruction is coming down. There is nothing that you can do anymore on this earth planet. That's why Elias said, for this last time, listen. If you still have time to listen, listen a bit. There is a great anger because you have been protected by Germany, France, and NATO, and all the surrounding country will be angry. NATO, if you think that Ukraine will join you, forget about that. Because Ukraine